All right, guys, we're back. Episode 50.
Yay!
The big 50.
Boom, boom, boom.
We're here. Fireworks.
What was that?
Yeah, what
Like
was
those,
that?
those
You know
horn
what?
things.
Like an alarm.
Bow
They
down.
do them at the jazz game.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, when someone...
Ashley knows what I'm talking
Meow,
about.
meow, meow.
Like a sick cat, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Kim's like, I quit. I'm done.
I'm out. 50 episodes is too much. Well, if you've stuck around for 50 episodes, you're a patient soul.
You are. And you know what you're in for. Guys,
And you can't leave.
we're starting at 11:30 at night,
Oh.
so be patient.
We went and did a work it. It's like a dance,
Twerk it.
Fitness class?
Yeah, fitness class. There we go.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
It was fun.
We've done it before.
It's a good workout.
Went back for more.
Good time.
No, you can't say I haven't gone with you.
I know, and
You
you
have
do
before.
good. I don't know why
I know.
you...
I did like once, I think. Maybe twice.
I think you did twice.
I think I've gone twice.
And then she'd come up with excuses. Oh, I won't be home by then. Oh,
It's
that's fine.
expensive.
We don't leave for another hour. Oh, well, like,
Sorry.
I might poop my pants.
I gotta do
So.
my taxes.
So John has to buy new underwear, so I can't go.
He needs my assistance.
I mean, because he has the silver special underwear.
Sure,
you know?
yeah. I have no idea.
That's seriously what I meant.
Well, guys, week 50, we're doing our giveaway. We'll be drawing the winner on Friday.
Yes, we will be.
So you have the week
Yes.
to follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, give us a review if you can. I know people are having a hard time on
Spotify.
Spotify, I don't know how you
Spotify
do
or
it.
Apple
Just,
or
yeah, Apple you can.
screenshot us and send it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can get $50 to Amazon.
Yes.
Right.
Buy
I
yourself
would've-
something
Not just
special.
because you did that, but you'll be entered.
Oh yeah, you'll
to
be
win.
entered.
Right.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
We're all, whoa, guys.
Who's paying for this?
Yeah, we'll draw a winner on Friday.
Yeah.
So let's get into some updates.
This is Ashley
Molly.
Kim,
and
Tara.
we are four best friends who, by fate, moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Moms Take 5.
Ooh.
Every time.
Molly's getting so into it, her headphones fell
Yeah,
off.
they did.
Oh,
Damn, girl.
look at you.
All right, guys. Let's see. What updates
She's-
do we have?
Cyclops or whatever that.
Updates.
I got pulled over today.
Yes, you did.
Serves
It's
you
so
right.
weird. It's so weird you got pulled over. How
It's like
come?
my registration's a year overdue or something. More than a year
It
overdue.
was March, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
a
we're
year
in
and a
April.
month. Mm-hmm.
So you got arrested for the first time today. We're lucky you're
Seriously,
here
that
tonight.
guy was so nice. I was almost tearing. Well, I did tear up a little towards the end when he was so nice.
Aw.
So
I
like,
would
this
have
is
too.
for sure going bad.
I know.
And then he thanked me for buckling up. I was like,
That's
I'm
so
sorry.
sweet.
Like, I'm a mess. And he's like, don't worry about it. But thank you for buckling up. I was like, oh my gosh.
Was he an older guy?
Yeah, a little bit older. He's bald.
I mean,
What
Okay.
a sweet, sweet man.
I know.
That really is
Thanks
cool.
for not arresting our friend.
Yes,
I know.
thank you.
And then I have a friend that I remember she had a brother that was on, I think he might be on a different city's police force. Anyway, I texted her. I was like, who's your brother? Is he still a cop? She's like, no, why? What's happening? What's wrong?
Oh,
I was like, oh, no. I just got pulled over, and whoever did it was super nice. And she's like, oh, okay. Did you get a ticket? I was like, well, yeah, I deserved one. 100%.
but I didn't get arrested.
Yeah, it was still super
I
nice.
still have my vehicle.
barely.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And didn't someone message you that they
Oh, yeah, so...
got pulled over?
So this cop told me, he's like, you know, after 3 months past registration, we're supposed to impound your car. Clearly, I'm just a little past those 3 months. Just
Like
a little,
10 months
yeah,
or so
just-
over. No biggie.
But he was like, I'm going to let you go. I have a feeling you have kids to pick up, and he didn't even see my kid in the car until he said that. And the moment he said that, my little one said something. He's like, oh, yep, see, you got kids there, right? I was like, because I thought maybe that's why he was doing it, because he saw him. But he's like, oh, I didn't even see him till now.
I love good
Thanks, dude.
people like that, though.
But yeah, somebody messaged me and said their friend in like Kentucky or something got pulled over, same reason, got their car taken away, arrested, and they got their kids called like to be like taken away
like
Detective
DCFS
services
or
or
something,
Yeah.
right?
over expired registration.
Like, I feel like, is there not more to the story? Like, that is insane.
I don't know.
Like, why
That
could
seems
you
crazy.
not call
That
a
cop
family
was having
member?
a bad
Yeah.
day.
Right?
Yeah, he was
it's
grumpy.
awful.
Yeah. That's rough.
Well, you're lucky you got someone who's having a good day.
Yes.
It was very
I
nice.
know. He was so nice. I want to give him a hug.
Can I hug you?
Can I get out of my car?
You're like, start getting out. He's like,
I
whoa.
know. Can I
Draw
just
Put your hands
slowly-
up, turn around.
I
Just wanted
know.
to say thank you.
Right.
It was really
I feel
nice.
like our city, I don't know. I got pulled over for swerving a little bit. Remember I told you guys?
Yes.
Mhm.
And it was
Drunk
my
driving,
fault.
yeah.
I totally looked down at my phone. It was traffic, and we were kind of at a stop, barely kind of moving. And I think Mark called me or something or texted me. And I looked at my phone, and I full on swerved off the road. And, so he pulled me over, and I was honest. I'm like, I'm sorry. I looked at my phone. I did. He's like, okay. He takes my license and registration. And I was like, I'm for sure screwed. Oh, yeah, it was Mark. Because Mark's all, what? What happened? Like, he was getting all like mad at me a little bit. I'm all, wow. And then he felt so bad. Anyways, the cop came back and he's like, thank you for being honest. Like, just be careful. I was like, what? So
Yeah,
maybe there's something in the air over here.
they are nice.
Sweet people.
I was lucky. That's bad. It's bad.
Mhm.
I don't want to be pulled over.
I should probably be in
Mm-mm.
jail. But I mean,
You're here. We're
I'm
thankful
here.
that you're here.
I've got 20 days to fix it, and then we're good.
Yep. Could have been a great story, though. You'd be like, Matt, when you come pick me up, you have to film me. See if they'll let you see me behind bars. And I'm a
Film
twerk
me
it.
getting arrested.
Yeah, I'm a twerk it when I'm back there.
No,
No,
she's
twerk
gonna-
it on the car.
She can do the crushed it behind the bars.
Yeah, exactly. Look what I can do.
Get arrested.
Check this off my bucket list.
So that's
Oh,
a fun
man.
update.
That is a fun update.
My kid is officially a teenager,
Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
which is super crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah. So I'll let you know over the next year
How
how
that's
it
going.
goes. Right now, he's very sweet. He's a sweet kid.
And I've noticed his voice is changing.
Is it? Sometimes he
Yes.
just talks slower. Like when he's with his
Oh.
friends.
I don't know.
He tries to change
I
it.
feel
I feel
like,
like he-
Awkward though.
really? I
Yeah.
feel like I hear, I don't know.
Today
a
I
little
had
change.
Today I had a wrapping paper roll
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
It just the cardboard part, and it was like my weapon. I was like getting after him, and he tried to grab it, and I flung it around, and he was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "It's okay, they haven't dropped yet. You're fine."
You did?
He started laughing, and he's like, "Well."
Just making like, hey mom, I know you do laundry, but like, don't touch my socks, okay?
Yeah. No. I actually taught him.
I'll wash my socks, mom.
Taught him what?
I've been teaching him how to do his own laundry.
There you go.
Yeah, because then I don't have to
Yeah,
worry
good
about
job.
it. Yeah. He's like, "Mom, I got to do an emergency load. All my socks are dirty."
And like
Yeah.
cleanliness and wash your hands, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I was at Noah's baseball practice,
Oh.
and this kid was like spraying the water all over himself, and he's like, "Oh man, I wasted my deodorant." And this other kid is like little, probably doesn't even know what deodorant. He's like, "You don't put deodorant on your skin." And this other kid's like, "Yeah, you do. You put it on your pits." And they like sat there. And then this one kid that talked about the deodorant was like, "Yeah, I couldn't hear exactly what he's saying, but he's like, yeah, puberty." And he I was like, "Well, you have had the talk."
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like, Matt needs to get on this here.
Oh my
Yeah. You're gonna start getting hair
I
in
know.
places.
But it was funny. And just like
Hearing their
'cause
little.
after like we had talked about it and having a talk, and me and Matt have talked, I'm like, you need to at least talk about puberty, because I feel like, I mean, with his stinky pits, it's
It's
coming.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
but and then that kid, yeah, he's puberty, and oh, it was so good.
I know, man.
It's
Kids.
weird, isn't it weird? And
Oh,
then
It's
his
so weird.
his coach texted all the parents. It's like, hey, just a reminder. It'd probably be a good thing to get cups for your boys. And I was like, oh weird. Like they didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Protect their little nards.
Yeah.
Right?
Sports, man. Dude, I remember my brother having a cup at a super young age. And he was always like, Mom, like if we had to pack it, he like didn't want anybody else to know we had to pack it. He'd be like, Mom, hurry, put it in my bag. You know?
That's gonna be Rock.
I know, totally.
Like Rock is a mini Jake.
Yeah. I can for sure. A lot of people have said that before.
Yeah.
They're like, he kind of looks like him too. I think if
Yeah.
they're both their hair's long, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's funny.
It's cute.
Rock's always saying, Mom, I have a small penis and Dad has a big penis. That's why he'll He's actually asked Mark, Dad, when I grow up, will my penis be big like yours?
Yeah.
He's literally asked Mark that. And Mark's like, Glash, go tell your mom you said that.
All proud.
So funny.
Noah asked me last night,
Cracks me
or
up.
was it last night or the night before? He's like, Mom, is it fun to be an adult? And I was like, well,
It's on the day.
Yeah.
it's a really hard question.
It
Like,
is.
yeah, but no,
Right.
I don't know.
A lot of responsibility.
Sure, no, maybe.
Ask me tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's nice not having to answer to anybody.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
the
you know what I mean?
responsibilities
But
kind of.
it's heavy.
Oof.
Yeah,
It's heavy.
I
There's a
feel
lot.
like I have more people to answer to. My children, husband.
that's true.
When I was living on my own, it's just
Well, yeah. Okay.
Go.
I guess adulthood prior to marriage and kids is different. I'm thinking
Yes.
like
Yeah.
just childhood versus now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
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 That's a big question.
I
I
was
know.
married as soon as I could, I feel like. So I don't really know what life was like in between.
Yeah, that's true.
As your eyes are like glazed over, like, what is life?
I feel like we're actually in a very sweet spot right now with our kids. Like Matthew's still young enough that he doesn't really want to go be out all night with his friends, so he's still home,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he can be home with the other kids. But Jack is old enough that he doesn't need like that constant super,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
You
Right.
guys are at a good spot.
We
At
are.
And it's
least-
like
true.
easier probably to go do things.
yeah,
Mhm.
with them all, like
Yeah.
taking them places. It was
They-
funny. We went to Teppanyaki the other night for Matthew's birthday, and Jack had, I mean, they all had a great time. They were so excited. In fact, Jack got in the car today and he was like, can we go to that table again? That place with the table with the guy that cooks? And he goes, I really like that squirt thing he had. You know, the little with the
Mhm.
pant. Yeah. And he's like, he squirted me with that. I was like, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. I'm like, he did not squirt you with that. He squirted the table. He did what, you know. So don't argue with me. Another mini John.
He squirted me.
Yeah. Anyway, they loved it, but it was funny
that's
taking.
cute.
I don't feel like we go to like a lot of restaurants. It's usually like fast food
Yeah.
or something, and for all of them to like sit there and be excited, and I had to keep reminding like Jack certain things because he like doesn't know what
Right.
to do. So funny. He kept talking to the waiter. Do you know why we're here? And I was like, shh, he's just trying to do his job. Shh, be quiet.
Oh my God.
He's like, we're here. It's his birthday. And he's like, oh, really, dude? Like how, you know, and then I'm like, okay, but he has like he has other tables and stuff, you know? So I was like, don't distract him too much. Let him do his thing.
Let him do his thing.
Well, because Jack would sit there and tell like his entire life story. If he
Just let him go. Just see what happens. Let him go.
could. You know that intuitive thing where you can kind of read people?
Yeah.
I can kind of tell when people are annoyed
Well,
and when
he
they
needs
want
to
to get
be
on
a,
with their
that,
day.
that guy needs to be a big boy. He can handle it. I know that's fun though. How when your kids, yeah, I know.
Well, because I'm the opposite.
Yes.
I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
that's why I got the kids I did so they could embarrass me.
Like eat. Oh, can I?
Yeah,
No, you're good. I feel like you're social.
sometimes. Depends.
Yeah. You are at a good spot though, because like all your kids can buckle themselves.
Yeah.
You don't have to wipe any bums.
No.
Right? Like obviously
Most
they're
of
all
the
out
time.
of diapers.
John has a hard time sometimes.
Besides your biggest kid.
I'm joking.
They all
Just
still
joking.
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They actually really like me. It's cute. Like, yes, they
Aw.
have their moments where they're frustrated with me because I'm not like giving in to whatever. You know, Ava was frustrated with me
yeah.
today because she had cheer practice and the shirt she wears she always wears a sports bra, and then she'll wear like a baggier shirt over, and then she'll usually take off the shirt and just be in her sports bra at some point because she gets hot. Like that's what most of the girls wear, like shorts and then a sports bra, and that's fine. But the 2 shirts she wears are both dirty. And so she was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? I'm like, you have tons of like tank tops and things. I don't like any of them. They fit weird like this. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, you can wear a dirty shirt because there's not time to wash it, or wear something else. Those are your choices. And you would have thought the world ended. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then she went off and had her fit, and it was fine. She wore a dirty one. And I was like, that's your choice. Like whatever, but holy moly.
Isn't those moments so hard?
Yeah.
That's Freya. She's gotten better because she just dresses herself.
Yeah. They do
and
that.
she does a good job. She's great.
Yeah.
But there's mornings where she wants something and it's dirty and she's already worn it like twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, honey, like that needs to be washed.
Yeah.
She's got all these clean clothes hung up, and she doesn't want that.
Wants
She
one
wants,
thing.
yes. I'm like,
Do you know what's really great for that?
Hmm.
Uniforms.
Then I'd have to make sure it's clean all the time. You know what I mean?
No, they have multiple uniforms, but it's
Well,
all the
I know,
same.
I
They don't
know.
have to choose what to wear because
Yeah.
it actually
would
is
be
really
nice.
helpful.
Yeah.
And they
it
like
makes the
it.
getting more ready much easier for sure. It's actually really easy now with
Yeah.
Freya because she just does her thing. But every now and then,
Yeah. They get to
she's
wear
my
it.
little diva, though. We all know this. They're going to the zoo soon for a field trip,
Mm-hmm.
and the parents can go.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, Mom, I don't want you to go. She I just spit my mint. Cool. She's
Weird.
like, no, Mom, I just want this to be my thing with my friends.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, well, what if we just go, but I won't say anything? Like, I'll just pretend we're like strangers passing in the night. Like, we don't even have to make eye contact. Mom, this is my thing. This is my thing, Mom.
She's so independent.
I know.
My kids all beg me to go on their field trips.
So did Tyler. He was like, please come.
Yeah. Well, they still need volunteers. I'm going to sign up. So sorry.
I'm going, girl. Whether or not you like it.
I'm
She's
not
gonna
ready
be
to just
mad.
let her
She's
go.
going to be mad when
No.
you show up.
Oh, man. She was not having it. I'm like, why don't you want
You
me to
can't
go?
drive with her.
I know. Yeah. She'll ride the bus and stuff, which is fine. Like, that's awesome. You know?
You can tell her that. Tell her she gets to ride on the bus by
Yeah.
herself.
I did. I told her.
That's her thing. And then when
Yeah.
you're at the zoo, it's all of our thing.
Right?
That's right.
Freya.
Can you take your other kids with you?
Yeah.
We're going to the aquarium, and we can't take if I had younger kids, we can't take younger kids with us. Like if I
Yeah,
was
can you
going as a
take 'em?
volunteer.
Mhm. I read the thing. Yeah. You can
Oh.
take your younger kids. You just can't take your kid from the group. Like, they have to
Oh.
arrive in the bus, go home in the bus. They have
Yeah.
to stick with their group. You can't like buy that kid anything separate from, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If I was a group leader, I couldn't take my other kids.
Oh, maybe that's.
But a
Yeah.
group assistant,
Oh, okay.
you can still take your kids, or you can just come as a parent, even if you're not volunteering.
Mhm. That's
You
good.
just can't
That's good.
disrupt how their flow is going
Yeah.
with the check-in of,
Yep.
which makes complete sense. So.
Yeah. That's
But
good.
I'm just not ready to I want to go because
No.
the zoo. I want to take my other kids too. But then
Hopefully
I'm
it's
like,
not
I'm not
snowing.
ready to just let you go. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably why she doesn't want me there. Probably a helicopter parent,
No.
You? No, never.
I know. Mark
You
and I
love your
both.
kids.
I do. I
Fine.
just want to make sure they're safe.
They'll be fine. Nothing. It's. Kids go on field trips all the time.
I know. I went as a kid all the time. I don't think my mom was there because she had
You probably told
lots
her
of
to
little
F
kids.
off.
I probably did. I was like, don't come.
This is my thing, Mom.
No, I was the opposite of Freya. I was seriously, it's so
You were
funny.
Like my kids.
Probably.
Like my child?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who didn't want to leave.
No, well,
Yeah.
no.
Mom's side.
No,
Huh.
Wait,
no,
did you have a
actually.
story for us?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
What do I
about,
want to hear?
you want to share it on here?
Ready?
Yeah.
I think I've
Oh.
heard it, right?
Yeah. I won't call which child out.
Yes.
50-50 though. So we walk and go to pick up the kids from school, and he comes running out and he has different pants on. I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, buddy, why do you have different pants on? Well, like, I told you, Mom, my stomach hurt. Because he was saying that his stomach hurt in the morning.
But you don't know what to trust anymore, do you?
No.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I've
Since the
been
last
fooled
episode.
too many times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I sent him, and I was like, you call me if you start feeling worse. And he's like, so my stomach hurt. I got diarrhea. I'm like, Bud, why didn't you call me? And he's like, well, I cleaned it up. Obviously not good enough because he had
Put him in
different pants on.
pants.
So, so then I like don't want to talk too much about it and embarrass him because we're just in front of the school and we're walking and his teacher like sees me and like kind of flags me over. So I go over and I'm talking to her and she was like, did they call you and tell you the office? Did they tell you what happened? And I was like, no. And so she's like, well, they were doing their walk to read. So they go to like different classrooms to read, I guess.
Yeah.
And he must have waited too long and went to the bathroom. So he did go to the bathroom. And I think he tried to clean it up himself, which makes me feel so bad.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I keep him home. And then I feel guilty that, like, time I send him, he poops his pants at school. So then he tries to clean it up. And this is the part that got me.
No.
She's like, the teacher says that he's, like, shimmying along the wall in the school with his, like, butt along the wall, just shimmying down the hall.
Because he was so embarrassed about his bum.
So then she was like, do you want to call your mom? And he says, no, she's working.
What?
And I'm like, I've told her this before. I was like, I don't work. And so she was like, well, do you want to call your dad? No, he's working too and he can't come. He works from home. He could definitely come. So doesn't call either of us. He also has a watch,
That
which
he
he
could call
could
you.
call us from directly.
Right.
So she sends him to the office and they were so nice and helped him and cleaned up his pants and put like his pants from home in a bag.
Oh.
Did they have
Well,
like
I-
lost and found pants or something?
I think I'm probably going to take some in. Like,
We'll donate pants.
yeah. Because he was like, they told me I could keep these underwear, but look at them. They're falling right off.
You're so big.
But I was like, how nice that they take care of him and
Right?
like, clean him up.
I know.
But I can just picture his little self shimmying along that wall.
I
And
know.
And his
Oh, I
face.
totally.
I can picture his face
Me
doing
too.
it.
and it,
Like-
Yeah.
it made me laugh pretty hard.
Oh my gosh. Poor dude.
I know.
Yeah, he has totally different pants on. You're like, buddy,
What in the...
And
you get these?
Cody was with
you-
us. I mean, he wouldn't have even noticed.
No.
He would have just thought those were his pants.
They were just swapping pants at recess.
Yeah, right.
He wouldn't have even known they weren't his.
Those are cool.
No.
I'll give you one
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
Pez.
You got underwear
You switch
too?
me. Yeah, right. Let's mix it up. Mine are Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny though. And I
man.
Poor guy.
I need to go
know.
take some pants and underwear in apparently to donate but it made me laugh real hard.
It's pretty cute.
Poor buddy. Well, someone in my family had a shard experience, but I won't out them.
Yeah.
Here.
Someone
That'd
in
be
mine
embarrassing for them.
had a pretty shit experience
yeah.
too, but
it
I
must
won't
have been
say.
a week
Yeah.
of like poops.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, something's in the air.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Or teppanyaki.
Right?
Or
Don't-
teppanyaki will get you.
Dude,
Don't
I
trust a fart right
No.
now.
right?
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do it. The bubble gut might be worth it right now.
Is it Tara? Is it you like teppanyaki upset
Yeah,
your belly?
it does.
Mine too.
Yep.
We had it for Christmas Eve, and then we went up to Matt's family's house, and it was a like hour drive, and I was like, "Go, go, go!" I was
Yep.
like, "I swear I'm gonna poop my
I
pants."
wonder
Yep.
what it is.
I don't
You
know.
know
And then
what?
I was like sweating because I was,
Oh,
you know, when
have
you're
the poop
holding
sweats?
it, yeah.
Yes, and the cramps. And
But
you're
then
like,
Oh,
it's so
the
fat because like
cramps.
sometimes you could get so bad, and then all of a sudden it'll like
it's like a
go
contraction.
away.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're like,
It's like
"Oh, okay."
labor.
It's a
Then it comes back
contraction.
with a vengeance.
Yeah, and then like 15
Whoa.
minutes later, you're like, "Oh, here it is."
Yeah. No, there is something. It's something about their cooking oils. I'm serious.
That's what I would think it would be
Yeah.
is oils.
I was talking to Mark, and I said, Mark and I looked it up. It was actually Haley and my sister and her boyfriend looked it up.
Oh.
And then they were telling Mark and I about it. Mark's like, no, remember they said, and it's legit. It's something about the oils that they use.
It's really tasty, but yes, it
Yeah,
messes my
yes.
stomach
They
right up.
do. I'll still eat it, but every
Yeah.
time I'm like, my stomach feels weird.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
gotta
go home
poop.
directly
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Do not
Gotta
drive
go.
anywhere.
Yes. You know what else does that? Is fondue.
Oh.
And I heard with fondue, you don't want to share the fondue pot, like the meat, whatever pot you cook your beef in. Don't cook your chicken in the same pot. Cook it in a different one. Because
Or else
same
you'll get
things,
the
like that
shits.
crossing. Yeah. Yeah. So I almost wonder if maybe that's part of it too. They cook
Oh, yeah,
all
they
the
cook all
the
of them.
fish, the chicken, the meat, all on the same pan.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
But it's cooked. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I'd look it up.
It's
Look
hot
it
enough
up.
it could
Either
Kill.
wear a diaper or get home
Yeah.
quickly.
Get home quickly.
Quick.
'Cause I still eat it 'cause it tastes good. You know?
I know.
It is so
Tasty.
fun.
good.
We went to Benihana's and I don't feel like any of us got the runs.
That upset tummy. It doesn't affect Mark, which is so weird.
Yeah, I
Because
did
it normally would with him, but it did me. It does me every time.
Interesting.
Random
know.
facts.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, we don't have.
I wasn't done with updates.
Oh,
yeah, we got
Sorry.
Go.
Just
Sorry.
kidding.
Go.
Really?
Go. Oh, you're done?
I was gonna say this.
What are you doing?
I'm taking this out.
We have to understand what she's saying.
Yeah, so you're gonna be
You're like, Bleh.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
tiny
That's a lot.
Those
Like
YouTubers
that was
It's
are
kind of
gonna love it.
sour.
for
It's
that
kind
little-
of sour.
It's like halfway down her throat.
Yeah, I'm all wait. Don't go down yet.
Goodness.
No, I know I say my little phrase is sassy miss, but she does the cutest things that melt my heart. The other day, we'll do this like little thing, we'll sign language, and we have a little like handshake that we do. She looked at me from the playground, and I was sitting in the car, like getting ready to wave to her, go inside. She signed, "I love you."
Oh.
I about bawled my eyes out.
That's
it was the most cutest thing.
That's cute.
Do you want to hear what I've been doing
I just
lately
love her.
with Noah?
What?
That's been fun. He's a big reader,
Yeah.
and he's reading Percy Jackson. And he's on the second book, and he's like, "Have you ever read it?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Do you want to read it?" So every night when he does his 20 minutes, we sit down together, cuddle up in a blanket, and he reads Percy Jackson 2, and I read the first one.
That's cute.
And every night- Every night he's like, "Oh, I'm excited for book club." He calls it book club
Aw.
every night.
Cute.
We read.
Is it when all the other kids are in bed so
That's
you have
so
like quiet
sweet.
time?
Well, so Emmy wanted to do it too, and I was like, well, maybe when I finish 1, I can read 2 out loud with you while he's reading. But right now, she just sits there and reads her,
Oh.
like, little readers. So we all just sit there. Lucy, we've been trying to get Lucy to go to bed at that time so that she's asleep by the time Emmy gets in there. And I think that might have been when Van stole the Easter candy and ate it.
That was so funny. It's all melted.
Yeah, it was
under
all
him.
over.
It's
Like
everywhere.
down the front of him, just melted
He
chocolate.
got
I
a
still-
good amount.
Yeah, and I still really don't know because I mean, I guess 20 minutes he probably could do some damage.
Yeah.
I wonder how many wrappers he ate.
Especially when there's some
He
motivation.
pooped twice today, and I
Oh,
kind
that
of was
chocolate.
looking for some foil.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some in there.
There wasn't this time. He's pretty good at opening those
he?
things, but I mean, it was dark. Or maybe he like woke up really early and did it.
How did he get
Or
it?
maybe Noah like,
Can he reach
"Here,
it?
buddy, love you."
No,
Yeah.
it
Good morning.
was so there's like a nightstand and then his crib, and it was on the nightstand. Noah must have put it there.
Oh, so he reached
That
over.
sneaky little man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
He was on a
mess.
mission.
It was all over. I was laughing so hard.
That is hilarious.
Did you steal the candy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you did.
He was
That
saying,
is-
was he saying, what the heck?
What
or
the
whatever when he was over here today.
Are
It
you
was so
serious?
cute. And then he was giving the baby a hug. Hug?
Hug.
Hug?
Aw.
Or sound, he almost sounds like hog or something.
That's what it was.
Hug? Yeah, and he was like, holding the,
He played with those
Uh.
cars and he kept, I don't know, what the heck that? You can hear him say, what the heck
Yeah.
that?
and I'm like trying not to giggle, but it's so
Oh my
freaking
gosh,
cute.
she's definitely the fourth child because we're always like, anytime I change his diaper when he's poopy, I'm like, you got a stinky butt. And he'll be like, stinky butt. I'll be like, oh, no more stinky butt. He's like, no more stinky butt.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember Noah would be like, don't say butt.
Yeah, we no potty talk.
And yeah, Van's like,
Yeah,
butt. All the
We all
time.
giggle.
He's like,
That's
what the
awesome.
heck?
Oh my
Gosh, it
word.
was so funny.
So
Those
cute.
They're little sayings. Oh my word.
Yeah, that
So
one's
funny.
one of my favorites.
He was
That's
chasing
cute.
after the bubbles today. Emmy kept doing bubbles. And he was like, He just his little boy run.
Yeah.
Like he's like heads down, his shoulders are up, and he's like going for the bubbles. They're just making me giggle just seeing his little boy run.
They're so cute.
He's so sweet.
Watching Zeta walk around with all these big kids is cracking me up too.
So cute.
Makes her look so tiny.
I know.
know, her little
She's
legs.
pretty coordinated. I saw her walk right off the curb. Just
Like
and
no
easily.
hands, no.
I was
It
like-
freaks me out.
and Mark was sitting there talking to Matt, and I was like, Zeta just walked off the curb. He's like, clearly I'm watching her good. I was like, yeah.
Job, buddy.
She's
Right?
becoming my best friend.
She
Yeah,
is. She
is.
loves you.
She will see me across the street and show, hi.
She does.
Hi.
As soon as she sees Kim,
It's so,
Hi.
it's so cute.
Hi.
This is when I
She'll
get
keep
sad
going.
that I have to like go pick my kids up and stuff. You know,
I know. I'm missing out. You're
I'm
missing
just
out.
leave them there. They can just stay there the week, and then I'll
They
just
can
hang
walk
out.
home. It's fine.
They can walk home.
Yeah.
The other day, I
You
was
could walk.
sitting in, I think Mark was sitting in a chair, and then I was sitting in my, and she came over and was talking to me.
Yeah, she's
Oh
going
my
to town.
gosh.
She's
Yeah.
my buddy.
And she is. You're lifting her
So
up.
cute.
She
I
kept
wa-
coming
won
back
her
for
over.
more. You did.
How'd you do
Pretty
it?
cute.
I don't know.
I think
Looks.
Ashley's won Van's hard
Yeah.
over with the bucket of cars.
Yeah.
I think
Matt
so
said
too.
the other
Does like
day
the
he
cars.
was just outside and he walked right up to your door.
He did.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, was I home?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Matt's like, he walked right up the stairs and just sat there and waited and said, cars.
You were probably picking up your kids.
Cars.
probably. Damn kids. I'm so excited to be like a grandma. I'm gonna be like the best freaking grandma.
Hey, Mom, can you pick up your little grandson every day from
Yeah,
school?
no.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not doing pickups.
Yeah, no. You've done a lot of pickups.
Enough driving.
Mm-hmm. It's far. You got longer drive.
Yeah, it's shorter than the
Yeah,
last
that's
place,
true.
but
That's true.
and I don't take them. John takes them, which is amazing.
nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was, for a long time, I was nervous about early morning school. No, I'm not, because I'm up and at it.
That's right.
It's going to be fine.
Just keep up with it. Summertime might be
Mhm.
hard when everybody's
Uh-huh.
home with nothing to get to.
I know. No, you're right. But the only,
We get on
we're
a
going to
later
have to, though,
schedule
if
in
we
the
want to
summer.
have, like that dedicated time, we're going to have to. You know what I mean?
It's good.
Makes me want to get a bike.
I know. I actually really like having that bike. Mark does too. He'll use it a lot for warm up, or I'll use it a lot if I feel like I just need a little more. I'll do a quick bike ride at the end. You know what I mean? It is nice.
My eyeballs are tired.
You're looking tired.
I know.
Everyone's slowing down.
Episode 50.
We didn't do a set topic this week,
No.
but we do have some laugh out loud moments of the weeks.
Oh yeah.
We have some favorite moments and some really nice good comments that you guys all sent in. And then we're going to touch on any life. We just did updates, I know,
Mm-hmm.
but if we have like any general life updates instead of day-to-days.
Like it.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's do our laugh out loud moment of the week. We got 2 of them.
Okay.
My 3-year-old finally started pooping on the potty. He yelled, "Look, Mom, it's a pickle."
Oh my gosh. A pickle.
You'll have a lot of other shapes.
Yeah,
in a
you
pickle.
will. Yep.
Nick actually did that the other day. He's like, "Whoa, that looks like a snake."
Yeah. A bull winder.
Then he goes and tells everyone.
Oh. That
What's
would be
his name?
Jack. Jack would do something.
That
like
would be crazy. Can you imagine pooping in your diaper forever long? Then all of a sudden you're going in the toilet and you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've
That
talked
came out
about
of me.
this. We talked about this and how some kids have a hard time,
yeah.
right? Potty
Yeah, they
training,
say
and it
it's
kind
like-
of scares
it's
them.
like a weird
Uh-huh.
feeling
Yeah.
because you poop and it like warms up your bum,
Yeah.
and then it goes to dropping.
See, and I
I
think
know.
that now
It's
we're
true.
all like, ew.
Yeah.
Well-
Rock still is, you guys, he's going to be 4 next month. Homeboy's still in
Is
his
he going to
diapers.
preschool next year?
Yeah. I told him, I'm all, buddy, if you want to, he's super excited for preschool.
Yeah.
So excited for school.
Yeah. That's a good motivator then.
I know. I'm like, you got it. And he does randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Like every day he probably goes at least once.
Yeah.
Like he's done poop and pee. But it's definitely not consistent.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like-
during the summer.
Yeah.
Could-
Yeah.
Maybe be
If you're
easier.
home
I
more or
know. I
something.
kind of just, my tactic is I just let them, I have the potty out. They know it's there and it's their potty, But like Freya, she did it on her own time and it was overnight. 3.5 on the dot and like, boom, she was done, I know boys can take longer though. I've heard that. But I'm kind of like, holy shit, you're almost 4, bro. Like you gotta go in the potty.
That's
like-
hard.
Remember how Van was going? He went like 4 days straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that fourth one, I think, scared him.
Oh,
He started crying. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why it randomly the 4th day, but he hasn't gone
Maybe it
since
hurt
then.
his bum or
Really?
something.
Maybe.
yeah.
Because then when he'll like look like he's grunting, I'm like, oh, you need to poop in the no poop in the potty. no. I'm like, whatever, dude. And then
See,
he's
Rock
got
will
stinky
randomly-
butt.
Yeah.
A couple minutes
There
later.
it is.
Yep. Mm,
I always call my kids stinky butt. Always.
yeah.
All of them.
I call them all kinds
Oh,
of
you got to
things
poop
these
your
days.
pants. Yeah. Brock will all of a sudden disappear. And he's like, he kind of does his thing. He's just he's always doing something.
Yeah.
But he'll look at me with that face. I'm like, oh, I know it.
Yeah,
He goes,
I know.
Mom, I just came out. My poop
Mhm.
just came out.
It's sort of like the only time,
You know?
unless Van's watching a show, it's the only time he'll like stop.
Mhm.
Like if he's not
Uh.
moving at all, I'm like, oh,
Yep.
he's pooping.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
like,
It's the poop eyes.
yep. There's something sticking
little curl.
straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another LOL moment of the week. Driving up Route 81, cross into New York State, and stop at the first rest stop to use the restroom. Get my boys out of the car, reach in to grab my purse, and turn around to see my 4-year-old with his pants at his ankles on the sidewalk peeing with a ton of people walking by.
Yep.
The bathroom was a 1-minute walk away.
Oh.
And she just turned around. Isn't that so true? You turn
Yes.
around, it's like a second.
Yep.
I was inside the house the other day and Tyler comes running in. And he goes, Mom, you're going to be kind of mad. I was like, why? Because I peed in the garage.
Yeah.
Why did you pee in the garage? And I was like, where did you pee? I peed in the bucket. So you stopped and peed in the bucket in the garage.
And
Then
came
walked
in.
told me you why didn't you
Right.
come in and go to the bathroom?
Right?
You
was
don't
too
have
much.
to clean a disgusting pee bucket.
Oh my gosh.
I wondered where you went. You were gone. It felt like forever.
It did.
Then the other day, I'm not great. Sometimes if they have to pee, that is the glorious part about having boys.
Yeah.
Is I'm like, go in the bush. So Nick's like doing his dance and we're going to pick up
The kids.
the older kids.
Yeah.
And we still had a little while and we're
Yeah.
kind of on the trail where there's some bushes and stuff. We're not really
Yep.
in public. So I was like, go over there behind that bush and pee. He takes like one step off of the trail,
Whips it out.
pulls down his pants
all the
and
way to his ankles.
it's just little white butt.
Yep.
It's just I was like, oh jeez. And you're like, don't do that.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, at least it's not on the pants. It's fine. I know when Rock turned around, he goes, like, what's Nick doing? I'm all, buddy, hold on. He's taking a pee. I'm like, don't look. And he's like
What?
big grin because he sees his white butt. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Jack would have been the same way.
Yeah,
Like, what?
This is
You
funny.
can do this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He hasn't peed outside before like that. Like that's
I mean, the
Be a
number
new
of times
experience.
we've had to pull over because I'm like, I'd rather have you pee
Yes.
on the side of the road
Right?
or in a
Oh,
parking
for
lot
sure.
than in the car seat in your pants.
yeah, no,
That's just a
It's
disaster.
the
Uh-huh.
worst.
absolutely.
I have heard of people getting tickets for that though. I'm like, could you
What?
imagine? I'd be
For
so
kids?
mad. Yeah.
Ew.
That's crazy.
Like, come on. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
Sorry, kid.
Forever I kept a little like IKEA toilet in my back and we used it a lot. I have
That's
used the
actually a good
throw up
idea.
bags.
Oh,
Like the
that's-
little blue.
For pee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like
That's
if,
a good
if
idea.
they can't be
Freya's
outside.
squatted on the side of the road with me before because we would, drive so much in the summer.
Yeah.
To take
Yeah.
a poo.
I pooped, she peed. But she was like,
I know. That's why I said it.
but she was like, Mom, like, you could tell she was so nervous, like, Mom, and then she kind of laughed, because she's like,
I hate squatting.
When I was younger, I still to this day remember this distinctly. We were in the mountains and I had to pull over. I was with my uncle and his like stepkid. So it was like a cousin, but not really.
Mhm.
yeah.
And I had to pee and I squatted and it peed all over my pants.
Yep.
Oh.
It just, and then,
Uh.
I was younger and bare. I had a
Yep.
whole
Oh,
trail
shit.
of tea on my,
Yeah.
and I don't think I squatted like since.
No, I
But
hate it.
or I'll like practically take my pants off and like,
It's like next to impossible.
Yeah,
It is.
It
What's
is
that thing
hard.
they
unless you're
have for
finding
girls?
something
Because it hits and
sit-
sprays.
Yeah.
And
It
you're so
does.
low to the ground.
Yeah.
You
What's
know?
that thing? A she cup or something
Yes.
that they have for girls?
They
that you-
do.
I feel
Like
like
a funnel.
I
A
feel
Yeah.
like it
funnel.
would just spray.
It would
I
just make a
Oh.
mess still.
I still
Yeah.
feel like it would be all over the place.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know.
It's
It's
the
all
worst.
just sucks.
I'm just still traumatized from that.
Yeah,
Anytime
bet.
I'm like, I'm not squatting.
no, I hate
I'm
squatting.
gonna pee all over my pants again.
Yeah.
Like the time I did when I was 7.
Right?
I've gotten my shoes before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
does spray. I have to yeah. I prefer not to have to do that, but I've done it many times. It's like those late drives and we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Gotta do what
Pull
you gotta
over.
do.
I gotta pee.
So, guys, out in the past 49 episodes, do you have a favorite or a favorite moment?
Oh gosh.
Man,
I should have
there's
looked
so
past the
many.
I told
Yeah.
you guys. I
Titles.
told them weeks
I
ago
know you did.
or
I
days
know.
ago.
Yeah,
I
you did.
like the stories that people bring in
Yeah.
and the fact that I sometimes get to read them and you guys don't. So like me knowing the stories and then you start reading, I'm like,
right?
yeah, they can read that one. I don't know. Some
Seeing
of the
the shock
stories are,
factor.
yeah. Some of the stories are just shocking.
They
and
are.
It's been fun.
I know.
I like those a lot.
I know. I love how connected we feel to our listeners,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just how we've been able to bring like the relation that we all found to each other like years ago before this podcast started, before Ashley's like, we should start a podcast because of all the conversations we'd have. And we all thought, oh man, I thought I was the only one, or
Yeah.
like, you feel that way too. And
Yep.
you're going through that with your kids or whatever. I love that our listeners are feeling that.
Yep.
And then hearing their stories
Yeah.
just warms my
Just
heart.
like discussing the normalcies in
Yeah.
life.
yes.
Which for some reason you don't hear that
It's
often.
like taboo, right?
Yeah.
Like, we
Yes.
can't talk about
Some
our
of the
sex
thing-
lives or
yes.
our girl stuff. And
Right.
it's like, actually,
we can.
fine.
And,
And
it's
then
normal.
it's totally normal.
Yeah.
Like those embarrassing sex stories.
Yeah.
None of them were unique.
No.
No.
I mean, maybe a couple of them that you're like, whoa, but
Yeah,
the
like-
rest of them were repeated multiple
Totally.
times.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Like
I'm
eating
not
a,
alone.
Yep.
eating a gob
Yep.
of hair from a butt.
Yeah, that
That
was
was pretty
that
unique.
was,
Unique.
that was
I
a
would-
unique one.
I
yeah.
wouldn't say that's pretty common.
I hope not.
Oh, now I'm nauseous
That's
all
it's
over
called
again.
a butt snack is what it's called.
The butt snack.
I love hearing all the stories, but I do love some of the serious ones. Have probably been some of my favorites,
Yeah.
just because I think that we connect on a different,
Level.
more personal,
Yeah.
No, you're
level.
right.
and like the ones about kids or self-esteem.
Mhm.
Again, another topic where you're not alone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Bullying. That was a big one.
Yeah.
I feel like the self-confidence.
We had some really good comments on the self-confidence
Yeah.
one. And there was a couple people who said we should do a part 2
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
one. So maybe we can do that later.
I think
But it was really good for me to like do some research on that one too, because I feel like I struggle so bad with self-confidence. I've come a long way
yeah.
though. And this has probably helped me too, like being on the
Uh-huh.
podcast, talking about things I probably would never have been comfortable talking about before. But
I agree.
yeah, it's good. It's
It
good to
is.
feel and know that you're normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like it.
The other day I put on the Instagram to give us your favorite moments. So there are
Can I read
some.
one?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
read some that you guys wrote in.
Okay, here's one. Any show talking about queefs or however you spell that.
How did they spell it?
They spelled it Quiffs. So quiffs. Is it EE?
It's all good. I think it's
Q-U-E-E-F.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Doesn't
a
matter.
weird-
I
it's
know-
a weird word.
We
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. We do talk about
we never talk about that. Lord.
Never. Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
Little
queefs in
vagina
anybody's
burp.
face
Yeah.
or
Vagina burp.
Yeah.
Gross.
Vagina burp.
front fart.
Yep. Front fart.
It's weird front fart.
Frontal
Oh my
lower.
gosh.
Okay. Worst date episode. I was dying while listening to it on my walk. People probably thought I was crazy.
I love hearing that when they're like,
Yes.
I always have my headphones in. Or
Yes.
like I'm in my car and people are probably wondering what I'm laughing at. And they're laughing with us. It's fun.
I
Or
know.
at us.
I
Either
know.
way, it's great.
I do too. Well, and I just picture someone actually walking and
Yeah.
people are walking by and they're like,
I
just
know.
this random like
Yeah.
laugh out loud.
Oh, it's so
Great.
good.
Cody said that was his favorite too.
The
Yeah.
worst dates?
Yeah.
Really?
That was a
The
good
the
one.
recent
That was a
one.
good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Because-
shocking.
Yeah,
It
Well, it was a
was.
mix of like
Kinda scary,
What? That's
right?
so creepy.
Yeah.
And then no
Yeah.
way.
Oh, this was for my sister.
Aw.
Kim talking about her too small medical gown and wiping her nose on it while face down.
That did crack me up.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
proud moment, guys.
It is. Dude, doctor's visits are just awkward.
All right.
No.
Honestly, just you all having a sisterhood. Never take it for granted. United together.
It's gonna make me cry. I've been really emotional today. I'm like, I must be going to
Yes,
start my
You are
period.
the one that's gonna cry, not me.
Molly's like,
Uh,
woohoo!
Yeah. I've already cried
She's
today.
all, I'm off the hook.
Oh,
I teared up
know.
when the cop was nice.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
usually when I tear up, is when people are nice. When people are mean, I'm like, shut up.
Mhm.
Then people are nice. I'm like, oh, thank you.
so
So nice.
My eyeballs are leaking.
It really is
Aw.
awesome. It is. And I get this often on some of our videos. It's like, where do you find those friends? I was like,
I
we
know.
honestly lucked out.
We really
Like,
did.
We did.
and
You did.
so many that are like, I wish I had friends, and
I know.
that makes me
It
feel
sucks.
bad.
And
It
I've
does.
been there. Like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I've been there. It's
Yep.
lonely.
It is.
Motherhood can be lonely.
Yep.
And I wish I had like more advice other than like just reach out to those that are around. Like, that's what you guys are. You were around.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
Kids
think-
became friends.
Yeah. I think
Yep.
all of us before we lived here, like we lived in a very old neighborhood. There was no young people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about like having Nick had just barely turned 1 when we moved. So I think about like some of these harder years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, can you imagine?
no.
No.
If you didn't feel like you had, I feel like we're very honest with each other.
Yep,
And we can come
it's
to each
true.
other and vent about anything. And we
Yeah.
know that like we're having a moment or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, if I were to just go to anybody and say something that was on my mind, they might turn me into CBS.
I know. 'Cause
I'm like,
sometimes we're
oh
like,
my gosh.
our kids
No.
suck today.
Right?
Like, but I'm sure everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
it's not
Yeah.
If
So-
you you
Well,
don't, you're a liar.
right.
That's
true.
sometimes feeling like sad or
Yeah.
anxious or down, you know, and I feel like for so long we all didn't think that those feelings were allowed. At least society, you know, taught
Yeah.
us that way. And realizing, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed to feel that way. And
Yeah.
it's actually normal to feel that way.
Yeah.
And like a quick
Oh.
little run to the store. Can my kid come
Oh my
over and
gosh.
play?
Yes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the other day I went, Nick wanted to go play with Rock. And so I was like, can I
Yep.
run and do these returns? I went to 3 stores in probably 20 minutes, which would have taken, you know, like
2
an
hours.
hour and a
Yeah.
half.
Oh, yeah. Mom, I'm
Getting them
hungry.
in and
Mom, I got to
out.
go pee.
Yeah.
Mom, yeah.
Yep.
5 bathroom trips.
Yep.
So just those little conveniences, a world of difference.
Well,
so much.
It's not only that, it's no, well, maybe I will cry.
Yeah.
It's like our
I'm
kids
on the verge. You started. You
not
started.
only have built-in friends, but they have
Mhm.
built-in people that love them.
Mhm.
Like, I know that you guys all love my kids.
Mhm.
Probably not as much as me, but it's close.
Close.
Like when you guys tell
Yeah.
me like, oh, Noah came up and did this and this, and
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just so sweet to have other people that love and care for your kids.
Oh, my
Mhm.
goodness.
I'm going to lose it right now.
What is
I'm seriously going to lose it.
I might have to take a minute out.
Shut up, everyone.
I know.
You all
I-
suck.
Honestly, I'm going to cry. Ooh. I'm an ugly crier. I can't do
I
this.
know.
I'll be
I am
like,
too. That's why
my
I'm trying to
voice
hold
like
it together.
shakes. Like I can't. You know how we all talked, like we've talked about the moving thing.
Yep.
I told Mark, I'm like, I'm serious. Like, it will only happen if we all go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, this group is so special.
Mm-hmm.
Our friends love us and love our families. Our kids are so bonded. There's just no way.
You don't find that. Like
No.
it's not normal.
Nope.
It's funny when we talk to people and we're like, we go on our yearly vacation and, you know, and our kids, I mean, yeah, they're like siblings, you know, they get
Yeah.
along
Oh, yeah.
and they fight
And they
too.
fight,
And
yep.
it's like, go figure it out, you know, like
I know.
whatever.
I know.
You're going to be fine. But like the fact that like all of the husbands and the wives, you know, and we all just get along and it's awesome.
So
It
well.
is.
yeah. I don't know,
It's
I
like this big judgment free.
Yep.
felt- it is.
We let you live your lives.
Yep.
We love you. We love your kids. just a circle of
I know.
love.
It is.
We're incredibly lucky, and
Should be a rainbow over it.
and we don't take it for granted. We understand that we're lucky.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we understand that this is like not normal, and that some people don't have friends, and that's one of the reasons why
Why we
it adds to
started
why I
this.
wanted to do it.
Yes.
I really was like,
Mm.
listen, I had like a few good girlfriends, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
here and there.
absolutely.
but not like this. This was
Mm-mm.
completely different. I
Mhm.
really feel like I could voice anything, and I was like, I want this to be normal for anyone. I want anyone to be able to listen and feel like they were part of this, because
Yep.
it's so important for women to feel normal and included and
Yep.
and all of the above. Like it's
And
hard to feel
It is.
alone. We've been there.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I remember feeling alone after I had Freya, and I had my husband, right, and he's amazing, but just feeling alone. I
Yeah.
came from being a working mom to, I guess my 6 months after having her, I was not working, right? I was on maternity, and I felt so disconnected, you know, and obviously I was going through heavy postpartum stuff too, but I would read blogs. I was like literally searching the internet for these mom connections because I felt so alone.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope that people feel that through what we're doing, that you're not, and you can sit with us.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are with us.
Yep.
You know, like we are talking to each other, but we're also talking to you.
Yeah.
You know?
And we want you to
And
write
with
in.
you.
We want you to like
Yes.
tell us your things. Like
Yes.
like
And I-
so bad. We're here. For
I
you,
also
you
think
know?
it's great to show, and I feel this with all of you, women building up women.
Yes.
Like
Yep.
I am just so excited when
Yeah.
you get new clients.
Yep.
You know, when someone was
Yep.
at my house
You know,
yesterday,
like-
you're like, oh, she has another
Yeah.
client.
I think
Yeah.
it was one of your friends.
It
But
was.
still, I was like,
Still.
ooh, I don't recognize that
Yeah.
car.
Right. Who is it? Well, that was me creeping at the window.
I
Hey,
know.
girl,
I
I
see you working.
And I just feel like that's not normal, which it
No.
should be.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
we should be proud of other women. Like
Yeah.
women should stick together. Don't put other women down.
Yep.
And
Like
like
not a competition.
I want-
like
I think all of you are amazing at that, and I've
Mhm.
always felt built up, and I hope that listeners can realize that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
yes.
Like don't put other women down.
And
No.
don't judge other women. Like understand that everybody's going through their
Yeah,
own
we
things.
are going through crap. Like
Yeah.
And
we don't need other people
No.
putting us down.
Yeah.
Yep. And you
Yeah.
don't always know the whole story.
No.
You know, like they say a smile can change someone's day. I fully believe that.
And someone might be putting on a total front. Like maybe they're acting happy, but really they're having the hardest time of their lives.
Yep.
You know? We don't know.
You don't know.
So just be kind always.
And I've
And
told Mark,
supportive.
I'm like, there's enough room in this world for everybody to be successful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In some way.
Succeed in
and
some
suc-
way.
And success can be defined in so many ways. I remember my grandpa told my uncle one day, this was like just a couple of years before he passed, he said, you know, I just wish I was more successful in life. And my uncle, I'm going to get emotional again. He said, he looked at my grandpa. He's like, Jay, you are the most successful man I know. He's like, you have a wonderful wife. You raised these beautiful 5 kids. He built his own home. Success is measured in so many ways. It was never
Yeah.
financial for him. Yeah, they
Mhm.
didn't come from a lot. They didn't make a lot. But I'm like, we just have to remember that.
Yeah.
And it should be celebrated.
Yeah.
You know?
Womanhood.
Womanhood,
know.
baby.
On that
I
cry
know.
fest.
I
Right?
know.
And what's
Okay.
the next
It's
one?
healthy.
But my
Okay.
point- yeah, women should support women the way my
Absolutely.
uncle supported my grandpa. Like that's how we should always be
Yes.
to
Yes.
each other.
Yes. Okay, another favorite moment. OMG, the embarrassing sex stories episode had me and my hubby rolling. Golden. That was a good one.
that
was
was
a good
great.
one.
Yeah.
Did we do a part 2 or was there only one?
We
There's
did Confessions part
Part
2.
two.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
But it wasn't all.
Might need to do
Kind of-
another one of those.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
That underwear is darling. About how to find new friends. Do you remember that?
No.
Well, it was I think I said it, didn't I? Because you were like, where were you? Anyway, trying to find a way to comment to someone so that you can become friends. And you commented on her dress, and you were worried that it was like
Oh.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I
at
don't
all.
remember the. I don't
It
I
was
think
remember.
how to make how
Friends.
to make friends as
Yes,
an
as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I popped the comment like, oh, you could be like, yeah, your underwear is so cute. I love your underwear or something like that.
How funny! It's funny the things that stick out.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Different things to different.
Tara imitating vaginal flatulence.
Oh my god.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
Like that
Well,
happened
you
again.
Just got that again. Yeah. If you don't watch the YouTubes, go to the YouTubes and watch those parts.
Yeah, yeah.
the weirdest sounding
just as
queef.
good as
If-
just
if
as
that's what your queef sounds like, Be a little worried.
What else does it sound like?
Not like those are
No.
got some big lips flapping.
They're pretty big lips down there if you think about it. Think if those were on our face.
Mine just sounds like air. I don't remember the last time I queefed, to be honest. But I feel like it was just air.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's not like
reverberate.
You didn't hear sounds? Like starts gargling.
Tara's goes on for minutes.
I can't do it with my Botox.
Oh my god.
The top lip won't move.
She's got a bottom flap. That's
Guys,
it.
I like it. Sorry, John. I like the Botox. It might be a thing.
I like the top.
all of it, like
I
forehead.
I like that and this. That's
I like the
that sounds
forehead
good.
too. I
Oh, yeah,
I like
100.
just the forehead, and I was like, oh, I kind of like. That's the problem, though. I feel like it is kind of like gateway.
Yeah.
I
I
just
had
want
just
the-
the forehead
No.
done, and I was like, oh, I like my smile. And then the
Uh-huh.
other day I was looking, I was like, that doesn't match my forehead now.
What?
So like, well, there's like no wrinkles up here, and there's some right here.
I don't really have forehead wrinkles.
I mean,
Not
when you lift your
They're up
eyebrows.
high. Just up high.
yeah, but I'm not worried about those as
Yeah.
much.
Right.
These were the
Yeah.
ones.
Yes.
And then,
Gateway. This is a gateway Botox.
yeah, it was. All Kim's fault for this.
Is he will he come back and do that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
When is he coming? Because I'm due. Do I need? Should I just go in and then
In
hit him up
6
the next
months.
time?
Whenever I can move my forehead.
Yeah,
It's moving.
it's moving.
Like, oh man, you got lots of wrinkles.
Yeah, you
call
better.
Him.
Oh, you
Get
better
him
call
in.
him.
Better call him.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving.
It looks
I mean,
good.
some of
Can
them.
I
there's-
furrow my brows yet?
See, I can. I need it.
I don't even see any lines on your head.
Oh, I'm trying not to move
No?
them.
Feels like I am.
Mine's just getting looser.
No,
I can
nothing's
tell it's getting
moving.
Looser.
Nothing's moving.
Oh,
You
my.
raised an eyebrow, kind of.
Just your eye.
I think your eye just
eyes are
squinted.
like
Yeah.
twitching. Your
Feels
eyes are
like
just
I'm doing something.
You did this.
Oh, your eyebrow did move.
yeah,
though.
Mine do.
but you can. Yeah,
I didn't get my.
this
Yeah.
is just here.
I just got this.
Okay, this one says, I love when you guys update us on your lives. Your support of one another is beautiful.
Oh,
There we go.
I
Good.
love that.
Stop it, guys. You're gonna make us cry.
Women
know.
building up women. That was the end of the song.
Oh, that's really good, Molly. Good job.
Support me.
It's our new theme.
We support
That's-
you.
Yeah, that's our new theme song.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
the
it.
thing. We can give each other a lot of shit because we
Oh,
know that
all
we
the
love
time.
each
It's true.
other.
It's
so it doesn't
true.
even matter.
Which I'm glad, because that's how my family showed love, was
Yep.
teasing each other.
It's fine.
Same.
And you guys know me enough to know.
Mm-hmm.
You're all teasers. You are,
Mm-hmm.
you're sometimes
Like a
hard
quiet-
to read, but
quiet, yeah.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Yeah,
it is my favorite.
I can pick
Yeah.
up on it now.
me too.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I know.
Like
At
now I
first
know.
I was like,
I know when she says sure, it's yes. Like
Yeah.
you know, first for a while I was like, sure.
Is that like
Was
yes?
that
like
Yeah.
I'm like saying it, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, that's a yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
sure.
I guess I will.
Fine. I have to.
Sometimes I feel like I need to lay off that.
What? Sure?
No,
No.
you be you, girl.
Do
You
what?
be you,
Like,
boo.
when
It's
you
love
love
you.
sarcastic, yeah.
Oh,
no.
no, it's wonderful.
Wait, the what?
Sometimes I
sarcasm.
like will send a
no.
text and I'm like, oh,
No. We all know.
Oh
all
yeah,
know.
I've been there too. Sometimes I feel like that too.
Yeah.
But
and
I'm
then
like,
especially
they know
if
I
no
love
one
them.
responds, I'm like, oh no, I made someone mad.
Oh, I know. Same. I feel that sometimes
I
too.
know,
I'm like,
same time.
shit,
Same.
shit. Did I offend someone? Shit.
We know each
But
other.
I think it's
well.
just
Yeah,
like we all,
no.
so we're all busy, and then
Yeah.
you know whatever.
Usually I'm like,
Right? Same. I'll do that too. Like, oh, that's funny. Cool. Gotta move on.
dinner.
Then other times I'm like,
Kim's sitting there like,
I know.
waiting for a response. We're just
Right?
like, Kim, cool.
Yeah, just crying.
Oh no.
nobody's
She's all
laughing at
stressed
me,
out.
right? All by myself.
That's what I do. Read those bottom.
Cute.
Okay, we have some really nice comments that we've received. We get these quite often, but we're
do.
really bad about reading some of them sometimes.
Yeah, like people with DM.
Yes.
So if
We
we,
got-
if we don't read them on here, we have read them and
Yes.
we love them.
Yes.
If we miss them.
We do try to respond to them, but we don't always read them on here. Is what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's one. You guys keep me going on my worst days. I'm always watching your podcast while I'm doing the dishes and cleaning the house at night. Just had my second baby 3 months ago and found you guys. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being you.
Oh.
Oh,
And those kinds of things are what keep us going.
That's a hard
we
stage
love to hear that
too.
stuff.
That is a hard stage when you're home
Mhm.
with littles. Like, yeah, that's really hard.
It is. Okay. You ladies are the best. It makes my day every time I listen to a new episode. Talking about lady care visits on more than one occasion after they've been up in my business and they say, okay, you can sit up now. I go to sit up and air gets trapped. Thick thighs save lives, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Whoop, thick thighs.
Damn girl, them some thick
That's some
Some thighs.
Them
And thighs. Well, I try to hold the air in until they leave the room, but I'm not always successful. Haha.
Yep,
Feel you, girl.
we try our best.
That's a
Yep.
quiff.
a quick.
Yes.
I wonder how many times they get farted in the face.
Oh
Right.
boy.
Probably quite a bit.
I would assume so.
Yeah, you have
Just
you
all
have
that
to.
movement and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and they're up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're
They're
putting air up there.
definitely filling it around.
Yeah.
I went to a chiropractor for my back, and he said it happens all the time. He even
Oh,
had people
really?
like someone rip
Yep.
their pants.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being there and like your
Yeah.
whole seam goes out?
Well, they like, you know.
Yeah, they're twisting, turning,
Yeah.
pushing.
Hello, 35-year-old mama of two here, and watch your podcast and Instagram. You all bring so many things to the table. What I myself and most likely a lot of others think and feel with a spin of funny on it. I genuinely laugh and think it is so awesome to hear these conversations you guys have and decide to share. Keep doing what you guys are doing, and may you all continue to be blessed and keep laughs coming.
Oh.
So nice.
I know.
Stop.
No, don't
Stop
stop.
it. Yeah,
Like
keep it coming. Don't. No, wait. More?
Stop.
It definitely keeps us motivated,
It does.
Yeah.
right? Because it's a
Yeah.
lot of work. Like
Yes.
it takes time to plan and to,
Mhm.
you know,
We
it's-
stay up
stay up
late.
way too
Yeah,
late.
too. Fridays are tough
Sacrifice.
for us.
Fridays are tough.
They
We start
are.
our weekend behind.
We do.
And then it's the weekend. So I
Yeah.
don't know if you get, it's like, I'm like, yeah, I get to stay up later on the weekend, which I shouldn't.
I know that. I'm like, oh,
we
I'm
just
so
pay for it.
tired.
Yeah.
I know, and I work Wednesday nights,
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's
then I'm-
right.
and I can never go to bed right after.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I get on my phone. I
Yep.
stay up way too late.
It's hard.
Oh,
Yep.
I get
That scrolling.
yeah. I gotta stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know. I get wired too, though. After anything, like even after podcasts, even
Yeah,
though I'm so
sometimes I
tired.
have a
Oh,
hard
yeah.
time
I
going
kind
sit
of
there
am
for like
wired.
20, 30
Yeah.
minutes and just lay there.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, I wonder why I'm so tired the next
Yeah.
day. That's
Yeah.
weird.
No kidding.
But it's also so healing.
it is.
You know, like
I
I
know.
look forward to these nights. I love the girl
I'm
time.
always so
I
happy.
love the chats.
I always tell
The
Matt this, and he's
laughs.
like, how do you guys talk about that much? It's like when we're together and we're with the kids, it's like we get a little blip of a
Uh-huh.
conversation, then you're over here helping one kid. You get a little blip of a conversation. So, like, to be able to have uninterrupted time to
Uh-huh.
just talk,
Yeah.
everything comes out.
It does.
It's very different.
Yes.
Yeah. So true.
We can stay focused on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Not repeat ourselves
Uh-huh.
20
I
times.
feel like
Yep.
sometimes even when we're together sitting there and there's kids, like, we just don't talk.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
not
I
as
mean,
much.
like, little chatter, but it's like you're looking
Mhm.
Yes.
50
Mhm.
different ways and
Or it's like a conversation's going, then one of us gets up, and then,
Yep.
or I'll come back. I'll be like, wait, what? No, so what? Repeat the whole
Mhm.
thing, will you? Like,
yeah.
what
or
I miss?
like a couple of us will be out there and so you have to retell the story or
Yes.
oh, I was telling her earlier.
Yep.
So
That's
I
great.
don't have a ton of life updates.
Like big life
Tyler's
updates.
starting football.
Are you excited about that?
I am. I think it'll be
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
He actually has gotten really into basketball though,
He has.
Yes, he has.
and it'll be interesting to see what this kid does because he got really into baseball, and then they started using the batting machine, and he was out.
Did that
Like
scare
I don't
him?
like him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is kind of it's scary to get up there.
Oh,
like
yeah.
and
oh yeah.
they're kind of
It's
wonky. They
intimidating.
go all over the place. So he said he needed some time off, he said. So
Very mature of him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
cute. Time off. Need a
So
break.
I gave him a break from that. Like, I'm obviously not going to force him to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he wanted to play football so bad, so I got him into flag football because I'm not going to let him do tackle.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Scary.
then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was. He just,
Like
Is-
basketball.
he is out there. He wants to go out there every day. And so I'm really glad he's at like an age and we have a place where I'm like, and be like, just go outside. Like when it was
Mhm, yeah.
cold, I'd be like, you can go outside, but I'm not going to go with you.
Right.
And so we'll see. He said
He's pretty good.
He is.
yeah.
Like he's got
And he
some
will watch a
athletic-
game from start to finish. Like if it's a live game, he loves going to them. He just loves it. So it'll be interesting to see. But football will be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be so fun.
And Nick's
So
doing
cute.
baseball in the summer.
Cute.
He said he wanted to do it. So we'll see how that lasts.
Yeah. That's Rock. He starts baseball this summer.
It'll be fun.
So excited.
it's pretty
so
cute. They
excited.
just run around.
I know.
Yeah.
I have to put a belt on him so his hands stay out of his pants. And
You know, standing out on the field with his hands in his pants.
I still
oh my
sometimes-
gosh.
this
Yeah.
kid will stand there and watch TV with his hands down his pants. I'm
Mhm.
like, get your hands out of your pants.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna have to put a tight
It's
belt
like a
on him in
handle.
school.
You
Yeah.
know, they just
Oh my-
sit there with their hands on it.
Yeah.
Something to hold on to.
Little toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just. I started a new medication for my nose.
Mm-hmm.
How's it? Is it helping?
I don't know. I've only been on it 3 days. I was reading though on the side effects, and it's like depression, aggression, anger. I was like,
Oh my word.
Like I need no help in that.
Yeah,
department.
right.
Like,
No.
don't.
That's
Right.
yeah, that would be
vivid
me.
dreams, sleeplessness. I was like,
Oh,
what? And you know the
shit.
list.
I know they're always
They're
like
always
They
so
are.
long.
over exaggerated, but
Mm-hmm.
But I told Cody, I was like, it says they actually took it off, like over the counter.
Yeah.
So now you have to have a prescription for it because of the mood effects, I guess. So I was like, if you notice me
Oh.
getting grumpy, you let me know because I'll have to get off it.
right?
But
Jeez.
we'll see. See how it goes. Still stuffy.
We started spring sports finally. Like it's just been
Yeah,
it's
they've been delayed like 3 weeks.
yes, and so this week has just it's been a blur. But I have found out that I am like an all-in sports mom. Like I just get real into everything.
Yeah.
And I kind of love it. And every time
Mhm.
there's a game, I'm like, yes. Even though right now they're kind of like the kid pitch baseball is not that fun to watch.
I've heard it's like it's even
It's-
almost worse than the batting machine
It's bad. It's pretty bad.
because the kids
They
are
throw a
just-
lot of balls.
and they're
Yes.
so
Right? Yeah.
squirrely. Like
Yes.
they're just
Yep.
all over the
It's-
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough, but I'm still like,
Let's
I'm
go.
all in it with
Go
like
team.
Noah. I'm like, you got this. And I'm like, I don't know. I just love it. He's already got Saturday. He's supposed to have a baseball game at 8 a.m. and a soccer game at 8 a.m.
Oh.
Like we're already having.
Conflict.
Oh,
And then last season he started. So this was his first year of baseball. In fall ball, we had one of the same kids on his team that he has this year, which I think is just coincidence. But last year he was known for forgetting everything.
yeah.
Noah was.
Yes. Like there'd
Really?
always be something in the dugout that was his. And so it was a joke. It was always like, oh, it's Noah's. First practice. After the coach had said, write their name with Sharpie in their hats. Guess who left their hat or lost it?
Noah.
Noah. So I had to write the whole team being like, oh, my kid left his hat at practice. So if your kid has 2, it's mine. After the first game on Wednesday, water bottle, picture of it. Whose is this? It was left in the dugout.
No.
I just said, guess who it is? And the other dad from from fall ball just like laughy face, laughy face, laughy face. I was like, shut up. I was like, no, I told Noah, I was like,
kid.
Noah, like this is on me. Because people, they have to contact me and I have to contact them when
Right.
like stuff goes missing. It's not you that's getting the
Right.
grief, it's me.
Because you're the minor.
It's like, yeah,
not the parent.
sorry. I'm like,
Pack your stuff.
but he did strike somebody out.
Wow.
And I was telling Ashley, I don't know. You don't see your kid like in a super social setting that often,
Yeah.
but that kid with sports is the most confident, slightly cocky kid. And like the coach, he's like, hamming it up with the coach like they're best friends already. This is after like one practice. Be like, hey, coach, can we do this? And can we do that? And the coach is calling him out, doing special things. I'm like, stop.
Oh my.
It's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cute.
It's cute because
It
it's like,
is.
oh, wow, like he's got the confidence.
Yes.
He's got the.
Like you want to
hamming it up
see him
with-
proud
yeah.
out there.
I know.
You know? I know though. You're like, oh, is it like
It's a little overboard.
It's fun.
It's fun.
so cute?
That's my. It's just been a blur. This week has been a blur.
Yeah. Well, we got Rockin' Baseball, and I was so excited because he was at first put on the wait list, and he's been asking to play baseball for seriously since he could probably ask. I swear it was before he was 3, and I don't know if it's because like I grew up playing softball. My brother grew up playing baseball. Like we were totally a baseball family. We went all the time. You got to know. Come on, Blue. You know that, right? When the Blue calls like that's the come on, Blue.
Oh, I'll learn that.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, that's a good one right there. You're gonna say it. I was always the person in the stands like, Blue, what kind of call was that? Come on, Blue. And he'd turn around and look at me. I'm like, I'll chill out.
Well,
chill
they are
out.
like 12-year-old boys.
I
that
know,
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
at this league. So
Maybe
it's
once they
like,
get a little more competitive.
I'll let you handle that.
But I love going to the baseball field. It's like it just reminds me of growing up. I just love the baseball field. So I'm so excited that Rock's excited. He's mentioned football a couple times. I think it's because Mark loves football, but Mark does not want him to play football. He's like, I'll do it if he really wants to do it. But he played, and it terrifies him because he got a couple bad concussions.
Yeah.
And he's like, that game is just so hard. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this takes us. I should say we finally got Mark 2 tickets to his favorite college football team, season passes. And we're so excited.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So excited. I know. He has wanted tickets to these guys ever since I've known him. And we finally had this really cool opportunity to get a couple tickets. And he was like looking at me with like big hard eyes. I'm like, let's do it. I've been trying to get him passes to these for the last couple of years. Like I've hit up people that have them and like any hookups, but it is so hard to get college tickets because you have to be like on a waiting list. You have to donate so much money. Like it's a whole process. And anyways, we got them. So we're so excited.
That's awesome.
I know. So that's going to be huge. That's going to be fun football season.
Yeah.
For
in the fall.
Yes. Frey's still doing gymnastics. She also wants to do ballet. And she's also telling me she wants to play football.
Oh, good.
Oh. And I'm like, okay, but you probably won't be on Tyler's team. Oh, that's okay, Mom. I still want to play. What? You really want to play football? Really? Yeah, Mom, I want to play football. So I told her, I'm like, you got to pick 2. 3 is going to be too much. Like, what 2 do you want to do out of those 3 things?
Kids
you
get
know?
too.
Goodness.
Well,
But it's
No.
kind of cute.
yeah.
I swear it's because she's heard probably Tyler talk about it.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
She can hold her own with the boys.
She can.
Mm-hmm.
She can. Little sassy girl, but she's also my girly girl. You know, I'm like, I mean, I guess it'd be flag, right? Is he doing flag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not tackle, but we'll see. Kind of cute.
I don't know.
Your
Matthew's
nails?
yeah, my nails.
It's starting
Just
to pick
taking
up,
clients,
right?
Yeah.
Right, you're picking up.
Yeah. Hopefully within a couple months I'll be, rocking it.
I feel like you just started. You have to
Yeah.
remember, like, I
Yeah.
think sometimes people think, look how pretty. See?
They're so fancy.
pretty.
Stop it, Tara.
Okay. We should talk about this.
What?
I have had a couple of people say, your nails are so cute. Can I ask you though, why don't you go to Ashley for your nails? I love
because
it.
I tell her to go to her girl.
I love it. I know. And I'm like, this is so, I love, because they know we're all so tight.
know.
I'm like, I know I probably look like a jerk,
No.
but I've had to
She's
explain.
not a
I'm like,
jerk.
listen, the girl I go to, I've been to her off and on for 10 years.
Yeah.
And she also feels like a friend.
Yeah.
So it's like this thing of like, I love them both.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I love her too. I
I
reached out
know.
to her and
I
we
know.
have conversations and she's been super helpful
I know.
through like for me, like starting up and everything.
And
She's
she
amazing.
just asked how you were the other day.
Oh.
She's like, "How's business going?" She goes,
She's so nice.
"I'm telling my people that I can't take to. I'm giving them her info.
Oh,
Like she's
see,
so
there's
sweet."
women building
I
up
know.
women.
Yep.
That could
Yep.
be a
so nice.
competitor, but she's
Right.
sitting
No.
there trying
No.
to help you.
She
I
is.
know. She's so nice.
I know she's sweet.
I know.
But she's always checking in on you. So
Yeah,
cute. Or she'll be like,
very
"I saw
sweet.
what she posted." She's like, "Her nails are looking good."
Oh,
And that's someone doing it. She's been doing it for 15 years.
I know.
Like I know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They
so
look
that's,
like so good.
But it's cute how pretty.
Those
Like
are cute.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
So yeah, nail business. I'm gonna call tomorrow and schedule my mommy makeover, mommy takeover.
Oh my gosh.
And this is the thing, because I keep going back and forth, which I shouldn't. You know how people are always like, "Why would you do that?" You know, if you're trying to like build self confidence. Like I've had 3 kids, and I'm really grateful for what my body has allowed me to do. But I kind of want to rock a bikini.
Yes.
And not that you can't if you have stretch marks or some extra skin, but if I can go and have that surgery, like I'm going to do it.
And I think confidence has nothing to do with what you look like.
No,
It-
it's more inside.
Don't get me wrong. We all like want to
Yeah.
feel good in whatever clothes we're wearing, right? And
Yeah.
that's all just depends on our perspective. But it's internal. There are people that you would look at them and say they are like total perfection, right? In your eyes. And they are like the most insecure, not
Yeah.
confident person at all.
Yeah.
That's not confidence. You know, it's very different.
Yeah.
If it was like, "Oh, I'm getting this done because I've been like cut down so much for X,
Oh,
Y,
yeah.
Z, so I'm getting it to please them."
No.
That's a whole nother story.
No,
Yeah.
I'm completely
You
doing
know?
it for myself.
Yes.
I've always struggled. I don't know why, but I have. And so finally doing something about it.
Yes.
So I'm kind of excited.
I think
Well, I'm really
awesome.
There you
excited.
go, girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then my kids are just crazy,
Yeah.
you know?
They all are. I still, it baffles me that I have 4 kids sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot.
It
It's a
is.
lot.
We took them all to the movie, and I was looking at our like half row taken up by my family. I was like, oh my gosh, and like
Mhm.
the terror in people's eyes as we walk in. Like, oh, do we have to sit by them? Holy moly! And like I'm running into baseball with my big cart, and I've got Van in there, and I've got like a stack of 6 chairs and like Costco sized snack bags of food. I'm like, this is a big family.
Like we're moving in. We're moving in for a
It's
couple
awesome.
hours. It is.
It's so fun. And I think that it's going to be so much fun too as they get older.
Yes.
You know, and
Yeah.
then like when they're adults and stuff, and hopefully they'll just stay close.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it's the only way I picture your family is like close
Yep.
and really fun relationships.
Yep.
It's going to be
Cute.
awesome. Yeah.
I love that you take him out too. I remember before I had kids, I was that person in the theater like, "Oh shit, why are these
Yeah.
guys bringing their kids?" I mean, you took them to a kids movie, so that was more
Yeah.
understandable. Then I had kids. I'm like, I know why. Parents need to get out.
Yeah.
You know, like they need to get out. And their kids deserve to try things too. Like I totally get it.
It's hard.
I feel like that sometimes with my 3. Like I look at, I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I'm like,
Mhm.
wow, I birthed all 3 of you.
And I'm always like
You're
I am
just-
not old enough to have all of those kids.
Yeah.
Like my soul still feels like
Yes.
in its 20s. My body definitely not. Like I am exhausted, and
Yeah.
that dance class almost nearly took me out.
Yeah,
but
that-
and I won't
I
be able
felt
to
it.
probably get out of bed
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I
But
felt
like
it.
my soul is like 20. So when
Yeah.
I see all those kids, I'm like, how am I in charge of those?
I know.
Old
I'm-
enough to be in charge of those. Responsible. I'm not. I'm still not responsible enough to be in charge of them. But
You have a 13-year-old, Ashley.
Yeah, I know. But I'm like 18. My soul's like
Yeah.
18. And if it comes to like going clubbing, I'm out all night. I'm definitely 18. I'll be out there till 5 in the morning.
All right.
Yeah. That was so fun.
We're like, Ashley, we're going to go now.
You guys are all passed
Okay.
out on the floor.
Love you. Like, don't
I
wanna
know.
leave you, but
I
we
was
got-
texting Matt. I was like, I don't think Ashley's ever gonna leave here. So I'll see you at like 5 in the morning.
Yep.
That was your happy place.
I did it
I loved it. It was so fun.
That was fun. I
Yeah.
love nights like that. It's good for the
It's
soul.
fun.
It is.
It's fun. With
Tonight
the
was fun
capital
too.
F.
Although sitting here long enough, I'm already feeling stiff. Like I know I'm going to be dead tomorrow.
Dead
Yeah.
tired. Hey,
Or
you-
it's the sweat that's like
you get
crusted
it.
on my body.
Yeah,
every time I itch,
I am
it's like,
anxious to shower.
You know, like you're just like
Gritty.
sticky.
when I was like, I
we're all
licked my lips
salty.
and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
salty. You know,
Sucking and succotash.
salty lip.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes,
we love you.
50.
We love you.
50
Thanks for sticking
episodes.
around.
Some laughs, some tears,
Yep.
Yeah, oh,
lots of
Yes.
vagina sounds from Tara over here.
their big lips.
One time it's going to be actually from my vagina. You will have to guess which one. We're gonna have a queefing party.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're gonna
No.
be rolling back.
No,
and
we're
forth
not.
trying to
I
look
couldn't
like
do
you
it. Remember, I'm not.
Did I tell you guys that I had a friend in college that could do it on command?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
I can't remember.
And she wouldn't let us like watch her process.
She had to keep it
She had a
secret.
process.
She had a
Well,
process.
yeah, like of getting the air up there. I don't know if she was like rocking, but
I'm
you'd be
sure
like,
she was.
You'd
That
have
seemed
your
to
like
work for
back
Tara's
to her,
friend.
and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden there'd be a queef, and we would just die. And she'd be like, and she was like kind of like a quiet, cute, like like kind of perfectionist, but she'd just queef on command. And I'd be like, what? The?
Wow.
She like pulls out a little air thing like that blows up balloons.
That was her secret.
I remember my friend would like rock back and
I
forth.
think that's what she did because she'd always be like on the ground.
Yes.
And she'd be like, "Hey, turn around." We'd all turn around, and then she would just
Rock back and
Yep.
forth, and then all of a sudden you'd hear it.
Yep.
She's all, it's your show, lady.
She
Go.
actually just made it with her mouth.
right?
Yeah,
She
right.
was tricking. She was fooling you guys.
She's a ventriloquist. What are they?
She could.
With her vagina? How do you do that?
That's what I'm saying. Ventriloquists are talented.
Nope, you're always moving your lips.
Yeah.
You have to not move your.
Well, what if you leave your mouth open?
Okay. Well, thanks for being.
Yeah.
How did it go back to queef?
I don't know.
know.
On that note,
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram,
Subscribe.
YouTube,
Leave a
or
review.
and leave a review on
Apple, since Spotify is not letting you do it.
one
right?
of them. Screenshot those, send them to us.
Yep.
Friday. Next week, we are all going to take over Instagram for a day, show
Oof.
you into our lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Invite you into our homes. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I know. We love you. Queef away.
Peace.